Hello everyone and welcome back to another one of my videos. Today we will be creating two fun cards using one sheet of the Made by Elves 3D Decoupage by Craft Consortium, which was part of the Simon Says Stamp December card kit. Each sheet comes in 5 layers that you can stack over one another to create a three-dimensional scene for your card. But today I will be using these layers to create two cards with a very little dimension. I will be using these images to create my focal point for the cards. Before we get started, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss any of my videos. Let's take a look at the products I will be using in today's video. Both of which are from the Simon Says Stamp December card kit. I will be using this beautiful 6x8 Santa's Helper stamp set and this 3D sheet with all these beautiful little elves on it. Each layer of these die cut images can be easily popped out. This actually saves so much of my time. I didn't have to stamp, color and then die cut. These are so perfectly cut to fit over each other that can be easily stacked over each other to give a three-dimensional look. Out of the 5, I will be using 4 of these cutouts to layer on my card front. I am using small foam squares to stack the die cuts over each other. If you look closely, you will see that the dimensional look I get with these images. Since I stacked only 2 of the layers over each other, I am not going to get a very thick image, so these can be easily mailed out without any extra postage. Here's a look at both the images. These will be the focal points for my card. I'm using Neenah white cardstock as both my background panel and my card base. Before we stack these die cut images onto a card panel, let's first stamp the sentiments. I'm using the sentiments from Santa's Helper stamp set. I will stamp these images in 2 different colors of embossing powder. Before we do the embossing, don't forget to use the anti-static powder tool on your card panel. I stamped the sentiments using Versamark ink. For the first half of the sentiment, I used black embossing powder. You will see that I used a flat brush to remove any excess embossing powder around the sentiments. I did the same for both my card fronts. Then I heat embossed the panels before stamping the second sentiment. For my second sentiment, I stamped the word Christmas and gold heat embossed it. Now that our focal point is ready and we have a stamped background, it's time to assemble our card. But before that, I need to add some pop of color on our card. I will be using my distress ink in the shade Broken China and blending some ink onto the center of the card panel where I plan to stick the die cut piece. I use some liquid glue to stick the 3D die cut piece onto my panel. At this stage, you can call the card done. But since this is a Christmas card, I wanted some more shine and sparkle on it. So I decided to add a gold border around the panel. For this, I'm using my metallic watercolor palette. I will be using the gold watercolor to paint the edges of the panel. For this, all I did was dipped the wet paintbrush into gold color and very lightly dragged my brush on the edges of the panel. I am not worried about getting a straight line border. I want a more distressed yet elegant look to my card. You could also add a gold card panel behind the main focal panel to create the border, or use washi tapes. There are so many ways you could do it. Choose a method that you prefer. Here's the finished look. I love how sparkly the border looks. Here's a comparison between the panel with the watercolored border and the one without. It's your choice to add the sparkle or leave the panel as is before you can assemble it onto a card base. Now, our front panel is ready to go onto a card base. I am using foam tape to mount my panels onto a white top folding card base. Here's a look at the finished card. But wait, before we call the card done, we will add some more shine and sparkle to our card. Here I am using my Spectrum Noir glitter brush pens to add shine and sparkle to my focal point. Now we can call these cards done. Here's a look at both the finished cards. I love how with minimum supplies I was able to create two beautiful cards. Don't forget that I still have the fifth layer of the 3D pattern paper, which I can use for another project. I will leave a link down in the description box below for all the supplies that I have used in today's video. Here are some pictures of the cards that I created today. Hope you had fun watching the video and got inspired to create your own holiday theme backgrounds using any of the pattern papers that you might have. Tag me on my Instagram at rp_shutterbug with fun pictures of your projects. I will leave a link to that in the description box down below. Thanks again for joining me today. I would love for you to become a subscriber to my channel, and if you do subscribe, make sure to hit the bell icon so that you don't miss the next time I post. Here are a couple of other videos that you might be interested in watching. Thanks so much and have a great day.